3 cameras on me. Okay, now, all right then. The idea for the project itself really came about when Pat, our head lecturer, shout out to Pat, had mentioned the idea of all of us banding together for an anthology film.
We've always had the idea of making the feature length after hearing that this could be possible.
Well, obviously, I joined in the second year. The project seemed to had a bit of leeway before it anyway, like a title and like a concept sort of thing. And
I remember I heard you throw the name around a lot during my first year, but I never really paid too much attention to it.
So I thought to myself, well, we need something that's going to be low budget, we need something that's going to be accessible, and we need something that's going to be possible for us to really pull off with the resources and the access to spaces that we actually have.
We had a talk about the university here, and you said that you were going to be doing a project next year and you'd be interested in getting me on. So roughly around the time when you said it was on, I messaged and you guys said, yeah.
I first heard about the project through Bill as we worked together. He had mentioned a few times about Magenta House and how he was putting together a movie with some people he was at college with. And during one of those conversations, he asked if I was free to help out with sound, because they were looking for another person to do sound to fill in where David wasn't able to make some of the shoots. Yeah. And I said, yeah, of course.
Worked with Bill beforehand, as well as Freddie on a short film we did with a alumni of the University of South Essex. It was a film called Draw, so we worked on that for a few months, and I believe it was at the premiere of the short film where Bill asked me to come on board and work with them on sounds as well.
Bill and Freddie, probably about a year before Magenta House came around, had helped me with one of my uni projects. So they'd kind of pitched it to me then when it was still in the works of coming together. When it came around a year later, I agreed to do hair and makeup.
I worked with Bill external from film and TV. He just said that we've got this film going on, and I went, oh, I'm actually training in acting. And just when we're working on this new project, did you want to come in and audition? I was like, yes, let's do it.
So that led me to think that psychological horror would probably be the best way for us to go about that. And from on there, we had our own small stories to slap together along a overarching narrative that I myself had written and created the concept of, and that concept was Magenta House.
Far too smart for that shenanigan.
1 second in, you're swearing.
Okay, so I'm going to duck in there for a bit, but I will come back out. Everybody,
awesome, sure.
Positivity, yeah?
Because we've already discussed when we wanted scripts, like the first draft kind of done. We was going to work on them over Christmas, but didn't we?
Yes. First of all, the script being done in the first draft is what's important.
Yes.
We've got the Christmas period to do it, but we've also got the marketing pitch coming up before Christmas.
Yes.
And we've got Tony's essay due straight after Christmas. Mm-hmm. So that means our Christmas period is going to be taken up with the fallout of what we've done for the marketing pitch, as well as getting Tony's essay done and laying the groundworks for this. That's why I believe the script being done over Christmas is the best option, because it streamlines everyone's work. Yeah. No one's overwhelmed. We all perform, we all turn stuff in, and no one's sitting around with their hands under their shirts.
Whilst we wait for William to get round the corner and come back, I suppose we should probably take this time to have a little discussion about what we're thinking of doing location-wise and how we think we're going to use
I think that's fair.
Scouting wisely.
Right on.
So, let's start with you, Fred, because you're at the end.
Yeah, we'll work our way down. So my piece is not really, it's quite doable with locations. It only really is going to consist of an alleyway, bathroom and a bedroom really. It's not anything too out of reach because I can use my own house if need be.
Sorry that you do it, yeah. Sorry. That's fine, that's fine. Okay.
I was there for the casting call, which was interesting to watch. I'd not been in a environment, or I'd not been in a casting call room or seen that process before, so that was quite fun.
Who are we playing? Give you the show.
I think it was, well, I mean, the sound's a bit off-putting, isn't it? I thought they were quite good.
Yes, it's gone pretty. I mean, the only point on that then is when Saf and obviously we have Saf, and Hayley.
Zach has wonderfully finished the script for the outro. We have a psychiatrist for that segment, but we need to cast someone as Gregory.
Actually, what about Tonkish?
We get Kira in because it's going to be her role anyway. And if we can get
Kira.
both of them in the building on the same day, and we can get both Tonkis and Kelsey, we could do a chemistry test. And we could put them together and see which one comes out better.
Okay.
We'll stick you with the current medication we've moved you onto. Just up the dosage a little. How does that sound? Don't worry, Mr. Farmer. It's natural to be a little afraid. But that's why we're both here, isn't it? Give it this way.
No, this isn't right. The last set really felt better than this. I don't feel right taking these ones. There's something just...
Yeah. What about them?
Well, I mean they were great at first, like really good. But then last month or so, it's like they're not even there. Or like...
I'm ready now. We can trim it.
And roll again.
Right, tell Bill to cut. Tell Bill to cut for me. Bill, cut. Yeah, sure. This can fuck off. This can fuck off good and proper. Absolute nightmare. Ripped on both ends. Had to wrap it around, tape it, play around with it. 2 out of 10 experience. I mean, objectively, it would have been one of the trickiest shots to pull off. I mean, shadow play was what we originally came in here to do, and then silhouettes ended up becoming the predominant choice instead. I think that silhouettes were definitely the better option, mainly because when we intentionally turn the camera out of focus and we start bringing people in, facial visions are obscured. When the camera begins to lose its focus, you can begin to analyse that from different angles. For example, is it a dream? Is it mental instability? People don't see things usually with great big bright white backings and shadowed silhouettes reaching out to encompass their view. It's not how we naturally see things, it's not how we naturally observe. So I think it was the smart choice considering the thematics behind why we're taking the shot in the first place.
I'll take your photos.
I want to see how this looks in the camera. Give me a second. I want to see this shadow and focus. I want to see what this looks like out of focus. I'm beginning to think maybe we should bring the lens out of focus and add words to it as well.
I mean, try it both ways. I do prefer when I do prefer the edges with the dark, so it's sort of in the
Oh, the dark.
We might need to come back a little bit.
Where are you filming? Oh, sorry. Okay, hang on.
I'm Freddie Skerritt, writer, director and producer for Magenta House. First day when I was shooting, it was good because I had quite a lot of people on the set, and it was quite useful because if somebody, like Rob, had to leave early, there was enough people to take over a role that was necessary.
It was a big day for all of us because that was the first day that most of the crew came together and met, so it was a very interesting for us. And I think it kind of set us on the path that would go for the rest of the film in terms of, we all just gelled quite quickly, I think.
I am Lucas Hartop and I was the cinematographer on Magenta House. I remember, especially on the first day, I was very much kind of suggesting something and then going to Elliot in the corner and going, was that good? And he was going, yeah, that's good. I was like, okay, we'll go with it.
I was Robert. I was a sound operator, boom mic operator, and background actor for one of the scenes of the movie. I think the first person I saw after seeing you that first day was Freddie. It was Freddie and Jake, and they were really friendly right off the bat, and it helped me get more comfortable with everyone.
The thing is, I know that day those two were all very nervous, specifically Freddie. Freddie was just as nervous as you were that day because it was the first proper day of production. The crab as well, actually. I remember shooting the crab on the first
beach, that actually had no relevance to the story, I don't think. We were searching for a crab to film for ages.
I remember that.
We just, unfortunately it was dead, but we just found one. I was like, slap that on a rock and walk. And we did, and I don't know, I assume it turned out really well.
The first day I was on set, we had an issue with batteries. We had to get Mia to go grab some more batteries for us for the H6. The moment it was mentioned, it was like, right, yep, send me up, I'll go grab them. What ones do we need?
It was just me with a camera, like a really small, stick camera,
which almost
chasing this guy.
Like a knife, so you could.
Yeah, I was like behind him saying, "Run, run, faster, faster!" And running. Luckily, it was with the kind of small camera, so I could kind of run. But if you're trying to do that with an actual camera and trying to film the subject dodge oncoming traffic and make sure like it actually looks good is an absolute mission, and especially like keeping up with him, because he was pretty quick. I remember a couple of times it's going like, right, ready, go, and then he'd run, I'd be like, oh oh crap, I need to catch up with him now. Yeah, that was definitely interesting. And I remember when we went to shoot it like the final time, Brad was like really like scared, not scared but worried, because there was like security guys that had started to kind of go around the area that we were filming. Got all our camera gear and shit in the background.
Because I was working with mostly on my first day, obviously I had a few ideas for shots, but what I'd do is I'd run them through the scene, like especially when we're filming around the car in the car park, I would run them through that, what's going to happen, like where the actors are going to move and whatever.
Lucas, I wasn't really too sure. I didn't know him well enough to... I'd seen him about in college, but it wasn't... I was a bit more eager to see like how he worked, and yeah, they've got some really nice shots for us all.
Yeah, so I worked for Lucas through the entirety of the intro and the outro shoots. He's got a good eye for small details, especially things like corners of frame panels, things like webs, insects, spiders, all these small little ideas of B-roll that to some of us we wouldn't even think about.
When I saw him like in Jaywick actually practicing his craft, he's clearly earned his spot. He's good at what he does. Like, that man is a wizard behind the camera.
Yeah, there was a moment on, I think it was the Jaywick set, where we was trying to do like a whip pan, and it was so difficult because it was trying to get the camera movement to work with them. And I remember standing there and I was just thinking, let's just try again. And then there was magic and it happened and it was the best.
Lucas would just show me how he, like what he was doing, how it all worked. You know, seeing him come up with these, especially on the fly.
Lucas I'd never really worked on before. It was really cool to actually see his skills, and some of the stuff he showed me, I mean, like the cinematography and stuff that he, you know, the ways he was capturing stuff whilst we were on certain sets was fantastic. You know, really kind of like changing like levels, or going in quite tight or coming out quite wide, and things like that, you know, kind of changing the camera angles and things like that was really cool.
A lot of what I saw, like I'd always ask to see like in the camera. Like, even before we started, I was just saying to Lucas, like, can I just see the quality, you know, going through? And just the way that the camera was set up, the professionalism, the looking back at clips and stuff that we had done. And I was like, wow, very, 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 very talented. Like you said, wizard, amazing.
That man, Lucas, if you're
He
watching,
has magic hands.
you're magic. You're magic, Lucas. You're like a wizard. You're like Harry Potter, but blonde and not wearing glasses.
Let's go. Let's shoot a film, guys.
My name is Jake Bevingston. I was writer, director and producer of one of the segments, The Face of the Century. Some guy kicked us out of the car park, mate. What are you doing? What are you doing, mate?
Yeah.
Car park down, literally just down here. It was quite stressful, to be honest, because we were so close to the end. Like, if it happened as soon as we rocked up there and he was like, no, we were there from about 12 to about 5. That was the cool time. You know, if he came to us like halfway, like right at the beginning, I'd been like, fair enough. You know, as if we haven't shot anything. He had to come like within like 20 minutes left. So I'd like just a few more stuff to grab, but that was really annoying. And Freddie managed to secure us a few more shots. We had to rush the blood squid bit as well.
In the car park downstairs, and we were doing the punching scene, so I had to get on the floor, point the camera up, and we put cellophane?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
We put that over the lens and the camera, and then as we were being punched, I was jerking the camera, and Amy was splattering blood.
That's right.
I don't know how that's turned out, but on the day it looked pretty good.
I can say it looks really good in some of the stuff.
I remember kind of in the back of Amy's car, and I was just kind of in between the front and the back, and I was kind of like cooped up like this, trying to film, and it was a core workout. That actually might be my favourite moment, because we had Freddie's market thing.
Rebel on Clapper for a little bit of my shoot. Created one of the funniest moments on the shoot as well.
Market.
Rolling.
Mark it, please.
Market.
Mark it, mate. Market, mate.
What? Market.
Why'd you say market when I said market?
Oh, I've never done this. Do you want to do it?
When you say
Jake was in the back with me, and he was looking over my shoulder, and he went, "All right, Freddie, mark it." And Freddie just stood there and went, "Mark it." You're like, what? Clap, please.
Fred, you mug. But I mean,
You're
sorry.
the mug, mate.
Sorry?
You're the mug,
I'm
mate.
talking, bro.
I'm Amy. I was the makeup artist for Magenta House. I didn't realise to what extent when they asked to borrow my car what they would be doing to my car. I think one of my favourite moments was when I was driving a car and Lucas had to film from the back of the car as if it was like driving away, and all of our bags were on the side. So there's this really serious, scary shot where Connor was smashing my car up basically, and then you just see all of our kit and our bags in the background, and where I was driving I looked in my mirror and he was like, oh, all of our stuff's in the background, and I don't know why it was so funny.
And we were like driving away and I was filming and I went, oh my days. All of our equipment is in the background and so is everyone else. Like, it was so funny.
I was surprised a couple of times where I was like, oh, this is what we're actually doing. Yeah, the car park days with them. I think they were the most like make-up-y. There was blood.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Working with Lucas as well, trying to
Blood, guts,
do
gore.
that. Yeah.
I think it was actually summertime, I'm not entirely sure, but it was cold.
How do I turn the camera around? Feels really bad at this. Hey guys, I'm trying to work out.
Yeah, Amy was fantastic. Black eyes that she was doing and the blood effects and everything. They look really good.
I think working with Amy was a great time. She was very much open about what she was doing. Every time I'd speak to her about anything, she, even if she didn't really understand it, she would still sit there or like stand there and talk to me about it. Working with her was a great time because she was fun.
She's very, very talented. I remember looking at her work and thinking like, Jesus, this is good stuff. And she's very easy to work with and is willing to do the best she can and more to get the desired outcome for you. And I think like that's just like, she's got a passion for it and I can definitely appreciate that.
Amy did some fantastic work when she was making up Kira for the outro scenes. She brought a lot of colour and glow to Kira's face and Alex's as well, so that we still got that clinical feel, but nobody's skin palette was washed out. And that's something that I'm very, very grateful for.
So working with Amy is fantastic. I mean, she's always really, really talented in what she does. Like I've worked with Amy before and the level of expertise is unbelievable. I think, you know, and she really brings something to the table that's like completely different to other people, which is really good. She always worked absolutely tirelessly every day to try and make sure that everything was like done properly. Everyone looked fantastic and the continuity was there.
I would think, I'd go as far as to say she was the hardest working person
Yeah.
on the entire set.
I think I would agree with that.
I do think everyone would agree.
She was the mother of the group,
She
really,
really
as such,
was.
you know, can't make
She-
sure
and again-
that even she came from quite a distance as well.
Yeah,
She makes the trip down, which is fantastic. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you used her car at one point, which is
We did,
fantastic.
we did. I got trapped in the back of it.
Worked with Amy before. We did a little short for her called The Light Up. We'd worked with Amy before for uni and everything. But for my piece, it was just blood spatter and stuff like that. But Amy really did well, and she did deliver.
The imagery of Brad in the bloody white shirt running down Southend on the beach, I think it's quite iconic imagery. So iconic, in fact, that it is actually served as like one of the main posters with him holding the razor. So, well done. Amy's incredibly focused and very good at her job, and she needs to know like sort of what she needs. And obviously, I was a bit kind of naive in that way. I was a bit like, oh, just a lot of blood, really. But watching Amy sort of do her thing is quite impressive, actually, especially on like quite low time, like a small time limit. Like she had to do like a black eye in front of my people at Connor, and we only had, like I was rushing it to be fair a little bit because we went over the call sheet time.
Like she's just so inspirational. Yeah, very inspirational and very talented. And the amount of like time and effort you put in just to get from Clacton.
Ish. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say she's very patient. She called me like a bastard or something, something along those
I
lines.
think she called you a child, which is
She
accurate.
she definitely called me a child.
And I don't believe she got any blood on me, which is actually amazing, considering she was just like dabbing it, flicking it at me, and I don't think a single drop got on me, so
yeah, I remember.
She's a wizard.
I remember threatening to kidnap her cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wish I did that, to be fair.
So Robert fucking stacked it.
That was quite an interesting day on set.
It was when we were shooting in the alleyway. One of the actors we had as an extra role couldn't make it. So one of the sound technicians, he stepped up and he delivered.
I know Robert also did acting for
He did.
5 seconds. He had to do a shot where he ran into like the alleyway and said like, "Oi."
Action!
I was handed the script right before I had to go down. I'm reading through, I'm like, right, okay, these are my lines, I've got this. We start rolling, I run out, say the lines that are on the script, run off, I hear cut, I go up, I'm like, how was that? Was that good? And I get told, oh, yeah, so that's not the line. If you had told me this beforehand, we wouldn't have had these issues. Hell, I might not have even hurt myself.
But then he delivered so well.
And we're sat on the other side of the wall, and as he runs, his foot goes into one of the cobblestones, and when I tell you he goes flying, like he flew across the thing, but like he was like a cat, he like landed on his back.
I would pay to see that back.
There's a video you can insert, if you're editing it, insert it here, where we're all like, he's cleaning his hand and we're all just laughing.
Literally nothing. Literally. I'm fine. I don't want to overdo that.
Yes, well, I'm going to put it that way.
Okay.
In the back.
Makes it more realistic.
Right, one more change.
Fine.
Right, should we film it? No, I'm joking. No. Don't do like a sheet of bread like that, Sharon. I remember just screams.
Then afterwards we were like, are you actually okay?
We're not monsters, guys.
Like the guys in the alleyway have no idea what's going on. They're like,
No, because they don't realise till they come down.
And then when the camera cuts,
Because I turned away at first because I was like, oh my god, if he's like broken his bone or something, I can't see that. And you went running straight away to see if he's okay. I did. And then he just got up and was like, yeah, I'm fine. Brushed himself off, I'm fine.
But for the most part, it wasn't too bad. You know, we had a few people coming and going, and a couple of people came up and asked us about what was going on. I remember a group of ladies coming up and being like, oh, what are you doing? Like, oh, working on a student film. And one of them went, oh, film me. We were like, no. We're busy here.
The alleyway, that wasn't too bad actually. I mean, it was obviously confined, but it wasn't, like, I could move around in it and we could fit the whole crew down there. We had to do stabbing with a knife and we did a punch. I'm gonna be honest with you, I think I did it the wrong way around.
Fortunately, I missed that day, which is a real shame.
Oh, sorry, I just looked straight at you. Sorry.
Oh, fuck.
So, yeah, so that happened. My name is Zach Taylor. My pin name is ZG Taylor. And I was a writer, director, and producer for the entirety of the Magenta House project. The grey stuff, the intro and the outro, we did that today. It was over and done with.
Actually, there was a scare before we even started shooting because Lucas dropped a message in the group chat saying, I've been hit.
I was driving there, I got hit by another car.
Yeah.
That was terrifying. I had my first ever car crash.
Yeah. And then he didn't contact any of us for a good hour. So we were all, I think
I was trying to call him because he was like, oh, I've just been hit. And I'm like, he's in a car crash.
But my car was like unscathed, so that was so strange. Like her front of her like bumper was almost gone, but my car was just like perfect. It was almost like I wasn't involved. So
I am Kira Batram. I played Dr. Pine and I was an actor in Magenta House. It didn't feel like I was actually being directed in a way, in a good way. Like, I just felt like I was just, you know, in a environment where I could just feel calm and relaxed. And if I got told to change something, I wasn't like bombarded with like loads of, you know, with loads of constructive criticism.
Roland, just give us a dramatic song, like you're fed up.
Can I lean back?
Shake it. Yes, you can all lean forward again for me. Yes, if we keep it there, and then lean back again for me. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Yeah, you can do that, that's fine.
I was just given simple bits to change, and it just didn't feel like, it just felt very, very, very relaxing. It just felt calm and made me feel a lot better in that moment.
I think splitting the crew in half wasn't that stressful because
I think it gave us a bit of space, didn't it? I think
it gave everyone space, but it also meant that we could get both amounts of the shoot that we needed done.
Especially in the grey stuff, I think, was quite cool. Like seeing like Zach set up, seeing our set up on the other side of the corridor. It's just quite, I was like, oh wow, we actually are like.
We're just on. You were on one corner, we were on the other.
Yeah.
That's skitsy. Yeah.
Right. 3. Right. Scene to the H.
I'm to the roll, scene of the take.
Alright. Scene 3, take 3. Scene 2, take 3.
What's going on?
It was a bit chaotic. I know I did for Zach's bit, I didn't do very much. It was just you and a little bit on Alex. Yeah, there wasn't very much I remember that I was needed for makeup wise. Got everything done that needed doing that day though.
All I know is that it was raining so bad that the water was like rivering through the panels. I had to go to someone on the front desk even though I don't think anyone was there.
The lab was interesting because it was literally just a school classroom. So it was kind of that mission of kind of disguising it from being a school classroom, but I also didn't disguise it at all because I kind of went around filming random school classroom objects. I think I filmed the periodic table, which you could kind of argue might be in a science lab. I think I filmed like a half skeleton, half human dummy of some sort, where they could like take out the organs and stuff. Putting the camera in the, kind of like a microwave, we're going to call it a microwave for now.
We microwaved the camera.
Yeah, and we turned it on, and it went round, and then it blew up. Yeah, the whole shot would have been me putting it in, and I would have been going, right, you need to open it like this, and do this. Then we shut it, and then he opened it, and then shut it, and then I opened it. Yeah, that was probably long. Like we kind of just found a couple of things, and we dunked it in water, and then he lifts it up towards the camera, and it kind of pulls focus from what he's holding to him.
I am directing.
My main piece, Dreadless Hominis, that was shot over 2 days because on the first shoot I got a migraine 40 minutes in and I lost vision in my right eye almost immediately. So I had to reshoot a few things myself.
Fuck, okay, yeah, like that. Any positions?
That's cool. Should I tell me I was like, sorry, and I was like, I'm in the middle of another conversation.
Nice. That's exactly it. Start back there.
Yeah.
Right.
Are we ready to roll? Oh.
Are you doing that or do you want me to do it?
Yeah, so predominantly I did work with Gub for sound. I like the way Gub works. Gub has a no-nonsense attitude. He kits there, he sets up, the mic raises, he cracks on.
That's going to be a separate cut. It's going to be a snap. It's going to be a map cut. Ellie, really turn with some surprise.
Yeah.
If she's standing this way though, the door's over there. If she turns back this way, why would she turn around? Start me.
I think Zach was definitely had a vision, like he had a very strong vision, and that was really interesting. That was really nice to have that experience.
The B-roll is that at first it seems like a minute and a half is a long time to watch someone cut and cook. But when you chop it up and you start using the sounds and use the scenes as tension build, there's the sound of the knife going through, we've got all those things. Suddenly people will realise that 5 minutes have gone by and even realise it.
Zach's shoot in Westcliff, it was a 2-day long shoot and it was eventful, but throughout all of it I think everyone who was on the team, I think we bonded pretty well. We're still talking now and we all had a little trauma bond after that, but that went really well. And also thank you to Alex, whose house we filmed in. He let us ransack his house for 2 days, so I appreciate that. And he also let me have a cup of tea.
I did a smaller location with Zach, and we did a lot of like cutaway sort of stuff. So you did like a lot of the old, working with like a kitchen basically. So there's a lot of stuff with things like sizzling and things like that.
When you're writing it, or when you're directing it, or when you're moulding it with your own hands, you can see where it's going, you know what you're going to do, you know what the plan is.
And that's it. Then we'll have a quick breather.
Alright, don't wash your hands. Yeah, let's get that one.
I liked the kind of lecture hall environment. It allowed us to do so many more things. And we had the drawing on the projector, that was cool.
Oh, thanks. I'm scared. Huh? Oh, yeah. He's a bit scary.
We had some issues with sound to the point where we decided we were just going to use the audio from the camera.
I think the killer slammed open the doors, and in doing so, I had to run in behind him as well, but try to do it smoothly. And I remember the first time he did it, I was either not ready or he flung those doors so hard they came back twice as hard. but it was one of those, and so I was like ready to go. Action. I stepped forward and the door shut on me, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not getting through there then. But I think that was also the shot where we kind of had him barging through the doors, the girls running, and then one of them kind of tripping over. And in that same shot, I kind of lowered the camera down onto her level as she's crawling away.
Couldn't source like a bottle as like a weapon, not bringing on like a proper bottle. We tried to find one of those like sort of sugar glass ones, but unfortunately they are incredibly expensive.
It was very last minute, so had I had a few weeks, I could have found something, but it's then trying to source and get something shipped in really quickly that's like a specific material.
You still managed to find this just easy enough sort of plastic glass thing that worked just fine.
I know you guys ended up using
plastic
like
wine
a
glasses.
plastic Prosecco
Plastic
glass.
wine glasses from View, actually.
Yes.
Crushed them.
Yeah.
It was good shit.
You getting this documentary stuff, really? Oh no! Talk to his director like that.
Oh, they're running that way. This is not set up yet. Give me a second.
Well, I'm not sure if you could tell, but I wasn't quite fond of having to drive all the way to Jaywick. Hi, I'm Adam, and I was a production assistant for Magenta House. I was just not happy about that. I mean, it was a fun drive. I bonded very well.
Hi, I'm Lily. I was an assistant director, producer, and an editor for Magenta. Jaywick was also not my favourite day, but not because I didn't have to drive. The part that was the most stressful was the fact that it started pissing it down.
Oh, yeah, it was bad.
And I lost my bag. There were like 3 cars that we were trying. There was a lot of people. This is a public space, so there was a lot of people who were just using the public footpaths, and we were just waiting for them to leave.
I liked it. I know not everyone did, but
don't be like that.
It was very cold, very windy. I think it rained.
Yeah, it's that rain.
It rained, but it was like the kind of
Paul
windy
Bradley was in
rain
his-
that's like
Bringing it like everywhere.
The first half of the day, you're getting yourself ready, and you're looking forward to it, And then over the day, I just lost more and more
and then
energy.
things happened.
Yeah, like I ended up in Jaywick. Like, oh, sorry, I still have nightmares about it.
So we was down at the Jaywick scene. That was crazy. That was the location itself in general was a bit shady. It was, to say the least. But no, to be fair, actually, it was a really cool location. I think the worst part about it was the fact that because it was in such a wide open area, and again we had like a lot of wind, we had a lot of rain that day, and that sort of stuff. Trying to get stuff in beforehand, wasn't it? Really, trying to get stuff filmed before it kind of got too bad. There's a couple of scenes where some of the guys are running as such, and we're kind of having to try and get the sound for that. And it really didn't help that we were kind of in long grass and that sort of stuff. So I mean, some bits of it was actually really good, but it was trying to be in a position where you weren't out in the open for wide shots and stuff, that we were able to get so much of that ambient sound and stuff.
I would say we were able to come up with some way of doing it because we got from the front, from the side, and from the back.
Yeah,
that
we ended
way
up getting a good amount, didn't we, in the end, which is
we
good.
got quite a lot.
Yeah.
Had all the levels sorted, even despite the wind.
Yeah. First of all, we got a shit on Jaywick. I mean, the day was actually quite good, but just having to go to Jaywick to film
it's not.
it was not even a minute worth of film. It was a long day just for that.
But also we had Connor, I think it was, in a mask.
Oh yeah, the balaclava.
the full mask. And I said to him, what you should do, the next person that comes up, just run up to them, growl like a dog with this mask on, and we'll see how fast they run away.
Hello, I'm Bill. Today we're here at Horror on Sea Film Festival in Southend, the final day of the festival, to have the world premiere of Magenta House.
Good morning. My name is ZG Taylor. I'm the writer and director of Magenta House. We are here, first thing on the Sunday, final day, seeing it in. It's been nerve-wracking. We did it all over 4 days in 8 weeks, and we are all tired. We are all exhausted. However, it's incredible to be here. It's been a fantastic experience, and I hope you enjoyed the film.
So this is the last day of Horror on Sea. It's a Sunday. It's nearly 9:30 in the morning, and we're going to show Magenta House, which was made by students at Southend University who are doing a film course there.
Hi, I'm Lily and I worked on the film Magenta House, and today is the world premiere of said film at the Horror on Sea Festival in Southend. And
Hello, my name is Jake Billington, and I'm very excited to be here on Horror on Sea for first showing of Magenta House.
Hello, I'm Freddie Skerritt, co-writer, director and producer for Magenta House, and I'm happy to be at Horror on Sea.
It's really our milestone step for the film. I mean, we kind of conceived it to be shown at this festival, and it's really kind of surreal to actually be stood here now, minutes away from it actually starting. So a big thank you to the cast and crew and everyone who's here, and to Paul and the team for the festival for hosting us, and look forward to showing you the rest.
Oh fuck, sorry, I didn't know. I thought you pressed it and it started recording. Hello, my name's Bradley Jack Williams. I've just come out of morning screening of the last day of Horror on Sea, when Magenta House was shown and a few other films were shown. But yeah, no, I loved it. It was a great time, and yeah, very proud of all the work that's been done in the film.
So I'm Robert Wright. I was a sound recordist on Magenta House. Coming here to watch it, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. Being able to sit here, watch the movie with everyone, see how everyone reacted to it has been a great experience. I hope everyone else on the cast has enjoyed it as much as I have.
Hi, my name is Jack Burney and I'm the editor of Magenta House. We've just come out of the film screening now, and it was really great to finally see it on the big screen. We're so used to editing it at my flat, where we're just editing it, just the few of us. But it was really fantastic to see it on a screen, see it with an audience.
Well, hi, I'm Neil. How you doing? I play Tristan in Magenta House. I really enjoyed it. I mean, it adds on extra with the sounds and the visuals. Enjoying not just my work, but everybody else's work as well. It was some very interesting pieces in there.
We just came out of the first screening for Magenta House. I'm very pleased how the film turned out. Obviously, I've seen different takes of it, different cuts of it for the last couple of months, but finally seeing it in front of an audience.
No, I enjoyed it. First film festival ever.
Yeah,
so
same.
hell yeah. Big moment.
I loved it. I thought the whole different narratives that kind of intertwine with each other. I'm a big fan of that, and I thought it worked really well in this film. And the acting as well. A lot of the actors were brilliant.
Magenta House, what did you think, Sid?
I thought it was shot well. I thought that the stories were really good. I liked every story. My favourite was the last one, actually. I thought it was shot really well.
I liked how each story was different, and you weren't really sure how they were connected until right at the end when they said about the escape from Magenta House. I thought that was really clever.
Yeah, was good.
But my favourite was the second story.
And that's a wrap on Horror on Sea 26.
Cold. Love that.
Oh, we're moving. Oh shit.
Wait, is it still recording? Wait, if the blue light's on, does that mean?
The blue light is on, yeah. I don't know if it means it's recording. Adam, help us, we're stuck in the lift. No! If this is actually raw audio, then it will probably be at the end of the documentary. Just because it's funny.
It's over the credit.
Thank you for watching my documentary.
Sorry, no, I've messed it up. Keep rolling. Okay, so
Your laces are on, bro.
Hey,
you made you look.
Fuck off.
Made him look. Please tell me you got that.
Freddie and Jake, sorry, not Jack. Oh my days, my bad. I'm so
I'm hearing noises from the control room. I was shocked faces.
I was literally sitting there going, Freddie and Jake, don't mess this up. And I said Jack, honestly, I'm so sorry.
I feel the same way with you, but you've obviously
3, 2, 1.
Bosh.
That's what you get. That's what you get, mate.
Am I saying my name at the beginning?
You can if you want, but they've already seen you.
Yeah, just because you've already seen me about 50 times during this documentary, my name is Jake Beddington.
So, what did you think of the overall film?
Terrible.
Shit.
And that's a wrap.
What a waste of shit.
as we can see, Zach is eating a sandwich. I don't know why it's making me laugh, but it is.
We're just watching Zach eat the sandwich right now.
Yeah, I know. It's like ASMR.
Come on.